guys, welcome to WagerTalk TV. My name is Minty. You can follow me on Twitter at MintyBets. Joining me today, I have Ralph Michaels at Cal Sports LV and Dwayne Bryant at WagerTalk Dwayne Bryant. Oh wait, not at WagerTalk Dwayne. I'm sorry. All right, so we've got the Kansas City Chiefs at Jacksonville. Kansas City's offense versus Jacksonville's defense. What do we think, Ralph?
You know, again, yeah, absolutely. Pat Mahomes, the #1 pass offense in the NFL. I think people forgot how good Jacksonville's defense is because last year was such a bad offensive season. But, you know, they had the #2 pass defense as far as yards concerned. They were the #4 as far as defensive percentage concerned. And Blake Bortles with a 13-11 ratio is Foles an upgrade? Well, I think he has to be. You know, the last 2 years, Foles filled in when he needed to, and they had a 12-6 ratio. But remember, this is the same quarterback that back in 2013 had a 27-2 ratio. So as the starter, being in position to be where you are and having the confidence to know your job is here is a position he hasn't been in for a few years. So we'll see if that comes to fruition. A couple other things that have me leaning Jacksonville in this game is last year they were 3-0 as a home dog. Including beating the Patriots and the Colts, both playoff teams. And you also have that heat and humidity factor. Yes, it's hot and humid in Kansas City, but it's not that same humidity as you get to Jacksonville where you can see teams wear out. You know, one negative I will mention, and rarely do I ever talk about preseason translating into the regular season, but Jacksonville just didn't show anything. They didn't care about the preseason. Nobody played in the preseason. Their offense scored just over a touchdown a game. And teams that went 0-4 in the preseason and playing a non-division foe in week 1 are actually 2-16-1 against the spread. So again, while I don't think good preseason play translates into something, it seems like bad preseason play does.
I actually I like Jacksonville as well, plus the points. Anytime I can get the better defense at home, plus points, I'm always going to consider that. Like Ralph mentioned, Jacksonville's defense was one of the top units last year. Kansas City's was one of the worst. Jacksonville head coach Doug Marrone, 11-3 ATS as a home dog in his career, 4-1 ATS with Jacksonville. These two teams actually played each other last year. KC won that game at home 30-14. That game was 20-0 at halftime. That basically took Jacksonville out of their game. I mean, Jacksonville wants to run the football. Bortles threw the ball 61 times in that game. Nobody ever wants Blake Bortles to throw the ball anywhere near 61 times in a game.
A lot of people don't want Blake Bortles to throw the ball at all.
Well, that's good because he's holding a clipboard in L.A. now, so that's irrelevant. But he threw 4 interceptions in that game. So, you know, Nick Foles comes in. He's definitely an upgrade there. The Jags did not have their star running back in that game last year, Leonard Fournette. The Chiefs did have Kareem Hunt. So it's a little bit of reversal of fortune. And Pat Mahomes didn't have a great game against the Jags defense last year at home. He was only 22 of 38, no touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. So that defense did their job. The offense just put them in a hole they just never could get out of. I think the motivational edge goes to Jacksonville in this game as well. They're out to prove that they're not as bad as that 5-11 record from last year. They actually, after last year, week 2, they played the Patriots in that rematch of an AFC Championship game. Once they beat them, it's like they went 3-11 after that, and they just fell apart. This time it's Kansas City that might have the hangover effect because they're the ones that lost to New England in the AFC Championship game last year. So we'll see how they come out of the gate this time around.
You know, the NFL is a league of bounce back and parity. And let's remember, just 2 years ago, this Jacksonville team won 12 games. They were one of the favorites last year. The season just fell apart. When you have an elite D, a solid O-line, and Leonard Fournette, there's not much you need for Foles to do to be a very good team. So I think we're both in agreement.
Very cool. Thank you, guys. $9 Mondays at WagerTalk.com and SportsMemo.com. All daily packages for Monday's action are only $9, including any 5% best bets normally priced at $30.